it's Ashley here from Paper and Twine and welcome to day 9 of Vlogmas. We are a third of the way through. Can you believe it? I can't. Natural hair today. I thought we'd make use of the natural hair because it's getting cut tomorrow. So yes. Anyway, give Barry your order. I've got a double chocker mocha. Yes, I'll give you a Barry update at the end if I remember. I got a little update about him. But we've been out for a little walk up to Aldi, so we're having sausages, broccoli and jacket potatoes for tea. 15p for a big potato. That's all right, isn't it, for a cheap meal? And the broccoli was 39 pence. Sausages were more expensive, but hey ho. While I was in Aldi, I bought some makeup. Well, no, not makeup. Some cosmetics. Cosmetics, I think that is the right term. I have a problem with moisturiser. I guess you would say I've got a combination skin. Very dry in places, normal in places, and oily around the nose area here. And I find a lot of moisturisers very heavy and they bring me out in spots. And I only use the barest bit. And I had got some moisturiser from Clinique that I bought probably 18 months ago, if not more. And I've used just a little tiny bit, just where I think I need it, like on my cheeks get dry and on my forehead and my chin. And it's finished. And I can't afford Clinique anymore. I mean, I think the pot that I'd got was like 50 odd quid now. I looked at it in Boots the other day, and I can't afford 50 quid. So for, I think it was £3 something, I've got this facial cream from Aldi, 24-hour hydration. So we'll give that a go. It says apply daily in the mornings and evenings onto cleansed skin, massaging gently into the face. And it says for all skin types, for 24-hour hydration and protection. The lightweight formula contains tara seed concentrate and sea algae that leave the skin moisturised and visibly well balanced. I need a bit of well balancing. The Divine Hydrator quenches the epidermis, improving the natural moisture barrier. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. So it's sealed up. That's what it looks like inside. Oh, and it does feel very light. So we'll see how we go with that. I think it was £3.99. I haven't got my receipt handy. And then, because I've never really looked after my skin, and my children all say I've got lovely skin, I don't think it's the best it could be. It's very sun damaged, very red round here. And I've never really looked after it. I've gone to bed with makeup on. I haven't moisturised as often as I should. You know, I don't use a cleanser. I just use water in the shower. Obviously, if I've got makeup on, I do try and take my makeup off now with a toner or something. But I think this was £49. I think this was £4.99. Overnight repair concentrate. Must be good because it's got a little dropper on it. So I think, oh, plastic, not glass. Oh, that smells nice. Oh, let's see what it says about this. Concentrate of essential oils and botanicals to repair the appearance of skin overnight. Light, easily absorbable concentrate of essential oils and botanicals helps reduce fine lines and regenerate the skin. I need a bit of that. The concentrate improves skin moisture, especially in case of dry skin type, and can promote a healthy and youthful appearance of the skin. So we'll give that a go as well. I just need to remember to do these things because, you know, when I go to bed, I go to bed. Yeah, so I did once, probably about 25 years ago, go into one of these really expensive cosmetic shops. It was an independent one. It wasn't like Space NK or, you know, anything like that. And they sold lots of different brands. And the woman said to me, the best thing to do is to put your evening skincare on at about 7 o'clock. Because if you put it on when you go to bed, it just goes straight into your pillow and you want it to be absorbed into your skin. So I can see I've been talking for 5.5 minutes on utter drivel. But that's what you're here for, isn't it? So what else have we got? I bought this yesterday when I nipped up there. This little pom-pom has come off, but it's just another ball of that yarn, $2.99. I thought, Christmas presents. I'm whipping these up quite quickly. So that's that one. And then I saw this one today. I went and had another look. It's got a nice, I might keep this one for me. I can hear Blue meowing outside. Yeah, $2.99. So yeah, and then this is the second one that I'm on. I think on Ella's I sewed it up the wrong way, but this one I'm knitting in the round, so there's no seam to join up. But I've nearly finished that. Nearly finished. I think when I get to the end of this, it'll be long enough. This is the one for Harry's girlfriend, and I think that is the right side, that kind of pattern. Yeah, let me just let her in. Hold on a minute. She's come trotting in and she's looking with great interest in the box with my 12 days of Christmas swap from Sophia. So before I do 12 days of Christmas swap and yarn advents, I've just got a couple of VRs for people. So if you know of anybody else who needs a VR, let me know. I'm very happy to share channels on here because lots of people have for me. So the first one is the board crafter. She was Tracy Susan, and she's got a little prize draw going on for some lovely little goodies. All you need to do is say enter me on her challenge video, and I'll leave that linked down below. You need to comment on the video. It is open to UK only, and it's open until the 12th, which is Sunday, so you need to get on over there quickly. But you don't need to do anything other than that or send her anything, but obviously share her channel if you can. So this is my VR for the board crafter. She is an amazing crafter. She's on a couple of design teams. I mean, I'm a paper crafter. She's what I would call a proper artist. So she makes some amazing stuff, and she's got a lovely dog called Bailey. So go and check her out. Blue's coming round. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, she's, oh, hold on. She might knock you over. So apologies in advance if she does. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, so the next one is our lovely Theresa, the Carboot crafter. She's got a prize draw giveaway. She's on a road to 500. I think she's on about 460 at the moment. Lovely. I like listening to her because it reminds me of home. She's a brummie like me. It's open until New Year's Eve. All you have to do is share her channel. So that could be on any social media platform. If you do a VR for her, that would be lovely. But you need to comment on the video where you've shared. And again, she doesn't want anything. And it's open until New Year's Eve. She's going to draw New Year's Day. She's got a lovely little bundle of goodies that aren't Christmas related, that might see you right in the new year. And then the third one, I don't know this lady very well. I've come across her on Shiny Silver Treasures Facebook group. But I think she's also, I need to check, I think she's also on the Relatively Thoughtful design team, which I'm a guest designer on. And her name is Monika Weclewska. I hope I've pronounced that right, aka Paper Mona. And I've just checked out her YouTube channel, and I will be going back and subscribing. I was just checking in a hurry. She's got a lovely challenge, and you don't need to send her anything, but you do need to do something. So she's got a tutorial, which again I'll link down below, and I'll link Carboot Crafter's video down below. Lots of linking today. she has got a tutorial on how to decorate a box, make and decorate a box for 8 Ferrero Rocher chocolates. And the challenge is to decorate the box in your style. And you can, if you're a YouTuber, you can make a video about it and tell her, give her the link to it, email her, or leave a comment on the video on her YouTube channel. And at the moment she's got, I think it's 2 small stamp sets as prizes. She's giving 2 prizes, and you need to tell her which stamp set you prefer. If she gets 30 entries, and you don't need to send them her, email a photo, if you don't do YouTube, of your box, or if you do have an active YouTube channel, show it on there. But if she gets more than 30 entries, she will do a 3rd prize. So I'm looking forward to catching up on her channel. I do like to find new crafting channels. Yeah, so decorate the box for 8 Ferrero Rochers. I think when I'm out in town tomorrow, I might see if I can pick some Ferrero Rochers up cheaply, because, you know, lots of people like them at Christmas, don't they? My choc and mocker's going down well. So yeah, I think that's my 3 VRs. If anybody else wants a VR, if you've got a challenge going and I don't know about it, please let me know. I might be doing another challenge in the new year, so look out for that. I think it is time for some yarn vent activity next. Or do you want to hear about Barry first? Tell me, shout at me, Barry or yarn vent? I'll tell you what, let's do a yarn vent sandwich. Let's start with elderflower stitches. Now, have I got any white card? Yes, I have a bit of white card. Oh, this is very similar to yesterday's. I'm looking forward to seeing them all next to each other so you can see the colour fade. This one is called Flickering Fairy Lights, and it's very similar to yesterday's, but it has got some brighter yellow running through it. Can you see that? A bit like egg yolk yellow. So that is lovely. Light is abysmal again, I am sorry. I hope you liked the walk up to Aldi today. It was very lovely. I just went out in this jumper. It's quite a warm jumper. It's not very thick and I like it. I haven't worn it very often. I've had it since 2020. I bought it in the Fat Face sale and I think it must be a couple or more seasons old, but it's like a very pale oatmeal colour. And it's very baggy. This is actually a size medium and I would normally go for a large, but there's plenty of room in it. I really like it and it kept me nice and toasty warm. And I've come home and I've turned the heating down to 18. It'll go back up later, but that's pretty, isn't it? So that's that. So now let's talk about Barry. So lots of people are doing their Christmas shopping and I am so behind on my Christmas shopping, and I've spoken to my mum today, well, shouted at her on the phone because she can't hear, and she's, I don't know what I'm going to do about Christmas. And I said, don't do anything about Christmas, you're in hospital, don't worry about it, people will understand. But yeah, I've done a little audit of my jam and chutney and vinegars and what have you, and I think I've got enough of everything. We don't buy for lots of people. I've got a little gift for my friend Linda and a little gift for my friend Tina. But those are the only friends I buy for. Family, obviously it's just kids. I do a little gift for my 2 sisters. They'll be having jam and chutney this year, and my nieces and their children. And we do obviously both sets of parents and Pete's sister and husband and her children. But the last couple of years they've tended to kind of do us a family present, so we've started to do that as well. Excuse me. So I haven't got a lot of presents to think about, thankfully. Yeah, and we might make some amaretto biscuits and things like that, biscotti, and just take them round to the neighbours as a little gift. But, you know, it's just a little we don't spend a lot of money at Christmas, and you know, to be quite honestly, I think Christmas is overblown. It's about being with family, isn't it, and people you love. Yeah, so that's that. Anyway, oh yeah, and I shall give a little something to Harry's girlfriend's mum and brother. I think one of the hats will go for her because they've got a dog and they're always out dog walking. So yeah, that purpley hat, this one with the pale blue pom-pom, I think I might do that for Harry's girlfriend's mum. Yeah, we'll see how we go. But Barry said to me, what should I do about presents for Betty? Is it a thing? Have we been seeing each other long enough? I mean, they've still only had that one lunch date here, but they are in daily contact via email or FaceTime. And I said, well, if you are going to get a gift, I wouldn't do anything over the top. So I've said I'll knit one of these hats for her. I think that would go down quite well. Or he could get her a little Body Shop gift set or something like that, or a really nice candle and some chocolate, something like that. You know, something that's thoughtful and really nicely packaged, but doesn't cost a lot of money. I said, don't be frightening her off with jewellery. Talking of jewellery, I'll just lift you up a bit and show you my ample cleavage. This is one of my necklaces. So that's a little bit of a scrap of acrylic pouring, which I'm going to get back into in the new year. That was on canvas, and I didn't like the whole canvas, so I cut it up and I put some in here, and it's topped with resin and it's in a silver plated thing. I've got a couple of these on my Etsy shop. If you go to my home page and the about section, there's a link to my Etsy shop there. So I think I've got a couple of pendants on there. I know Andrea, the Cumbrian Crafters, had one, and Lorna bought one for her sister. But I think there's a couple more on there. So if you're interested, have a look. Anyway, yeah, so I said to Barry, just a bit of food, you know, chocolate or, blues coming here again. Chocolate or, you know, a nice candle, some smellies, nothing. I said, I think jewellery might frighten her off at this stage. So let me know down below, what do you think Barry should get Betty for Christmas? So that's the quick Barry update. He's fretting about what he should get. Now, before I do the other little bits and pieces to open, I was quite upset yesterday. I was listening to Jeremy Vine, and they were talking about all this number 10 Downing Street Christmas party. Now, I don't want to get political on my channel. I'm not about that at all. I'm not a very political person. I know what I believe in and I know what my belief system is. And I don't really want to share that with anybody. But this whole Downing Street Christmas party thing, it really upset me. And Jeremy Vine was talking to a woman whose, I think it was her mother, was in a care home dying. And she couldn't even wave at her through the window. And the emotion in this woman's voice, and she was talking about Allegra Stratton. I mean, thank God she's walked now. At the time of the Jeremy Vine broadcast, she was still in office. Thank God she's walked. And, you know, I saw a little bit of footage of her crying, and I thought, crocodile tears. Yeah, you may live to regret your words, but actually at the time, what you said and how you behaved was really, really insensitive when the majority of the UK population were abiding by the government guidelines. You know, stay at home, save lives, help the NHS. And lots of people at that time lost loved ones and couldn't see them. They couldn't have the funerals they wanted. And then you've got these, you can insert your own adjective here, beeps, having cheese and wine and playing party games and Secret Santas. And as I say, I don't want to get political, but I was quite upset by hearing the emotion in this woman's voice. And I mean, who knows what our Christmas is going to look like this year? I mean, at the moment, they're saying Christmas is going to go ahead as normal, but with this new variant, I just don't know. And of course, my mum might still be in hospital anyway, and we can't go and see her. My dad can't see her. So we just really don't know what is what. But anyway, that's enough of that. But yeah, I was really upset, and I think yesterday's Vlogmas was tinged by that emotion a little bit. But yeah, anyway, let's crack on with the yarn vents now. So we've got an extra little goodie today. Let's have a look. This is exciting. Oh. Oh, this is what has been giving the whole box a beautiful aroma. It's a little lavender sachet and it really, really smells gorgeous. If you could have smell-o-vision. Oh, and like me, she's used, like I use every scrap of paper, she's used every scrap of fabric. That is lovely. Oh, I'll put you there so you can have a smell. And then let's see what today's little yarn vent is in here. So we've got this spotty polka dot fabric today. I do like this. I love the colour of that. Really love the colour of that. Okay, let's do story first, if I can read it. It is quite small print actually, but this is day 9. So past the seasons then. Copperfield sat on the windowsill of Foxglove Cottage and peered in. He could just make out Tommy fidgeting on a chair while his mother was holding some green fabric up to him. I know what that's for, thought Copperfield. His whiskers twitched and he hopped off to find Marcus, who might just have a spare necktie in green that he could borrow. Ever since last Christmas, Beth had developed a soft spot for the little rabbit that she now glimpsed out of the corner of her eye. He was often close by to the cottage, and every time Joe went into the wood next to their home to put scraps on the bird table he'd built, the little rabbit was sure to appear. Instructing Tommy to jump down from the chair, she wandered closer to the window. Sure enough, she saw a little fluffy tail disappear towards the wood, and she looked up at the purple hue of the already darkening sky. So passed the seasons then, so they pass now, and so they will pass in time to come. She smiled as she remembered words from the book she was reading the children. She took comfort from the changing seasons and picked up the green cloth again and tapped her chin as she looked once more towards the wood. She tore off a short length and set it aside. So that is our little excerpt of the Tales from Foxglove Wood today. I love rabbits. I love seeing rabbits in the wild. I'll tell you a story about rabbits another day because I can see I'm already really long today. Oh, can't get in. Gosh, this is a really strong sticker today. Oh, this is lovely. So very similar to yesterday's. We've got a darker and more of a speckled heather going on, and then can you see the cream and the kind of sage green? That is lovely. I am loving this Sherry Iris. I went on her website yesterday and nearly everything in the yarn is sold out. So yeah, anyway, oh, we've got one more thing to open. I was going to say goodbye then, but we've got the lovely day 3 from Sophia. Let's have a little look. I'm going to snip into this because of time. Ooh. Oh, that is lovely. Just make sure there's nothing in there. So this is a Santoro Gorgeous Girls tin and silver snowflake gems. I wonder if the tin's empty. You can put the snowflake gems in the tin. Let's, oh, hold on. I'm going to pause you while I open it. Yes, so the tin was empty and we got these little snowflake gems. There's silver on the back and kind of like a glass crystal effect. Those are going to come in very handy. There's quite a few of them, and put the little lid on, and there is the Gorgeous Girl. I do like Gorgeous Girl, and I love the colour of the tin. Just wondering if it says how many pieces there are. Oh, there's 200 pieces. So I think they might come in very handy this Christmas. Thank you, Sophia, and thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to go and check out those other channels, and I will be back tomorrow. Take you to the hairdressers with me tomorrow, and I hope you have a lovely evening. Bye now.